You want some Taco Bell? Hey, you want some Taco Bell? Well, I do too. I'd love to have some Taco Bell right now. But I gotta make a darn top 10 covers of fighting scenes. Everybody else is making top 10 fight covers. So today, top 10 fight covers. I am dope. You stupid ass leader. You are dope heads. You're crazy for watching this show, but I'm glad you do. Today we're going to do top 10 fighting covers in my collection. So nothing left to do but do it to it. So let's get to crack-a-lating and doing it. You know what I'm saying? Number 10 fighting cover in my collection. I love this Daredevil number 2. It is the second appearance of Daredevil. He's in his beautiful yellow suit. We've got the second appearance of my man Electro, looking all spiffy with his lightning suspenders. This book here, I always loved it. I remember whenever Daredevil 1 was hot, everybody's buying up Daredevil 1, including me. But I would always look for this because I like this one better than I did Daredevil 1 because it's got a lot going on for it. It's the second appearance of Daredevil, second appearance of Electro. It's a beautiful cover. I mean, they're fighting above the shopping mall. You know, great stuff right there. You know what I'm saying? So this is number 10, Daredevil number 2 on my fighting books. Number 9 in my fighting books. Nice best cover for fight. Oh, yeah. Here they are. They've already beat down. Oh, Amazing Spider-Man. If any of y'all know, I'm a big-time Kingpin fan. I believed when I first started collecting books, if I could get Amazing Spider-Man 50, the first appearance of Kingpin, and Amazing Spider-Man 129, the first appearance of the Punisher, I would be set for life, and I wouldn't need any more books. But I love Kingpin. This is his first cover appearance, and as you see him and his boys, this one's got a hurt shoulder. I imagine old Spider-Man probably kicked him in the shoulder. This one's still pissed where he probably got bitch slapped a little bit. But they took care of business. They got old Amazing Spider-Man on the ground. And I imagine next old Kingpin's fixing to punt him right in the ribs if he don't get to talking. Get to stepping. Kick rocks. So that is Amazing Spider-Man 51 in 9th place. Next in 8th place, what do we got? We got another Amazing Spider-Man. The first ever John Romita, number 39. He took over for Ditko. This book is a 6.0. It's got a beautiful purplish blue sky in the background. Beautiful fade. I've always loved this book. Looks a lot better and if you ever see one in person. Just a great cover. I love the background. I love the way the Goblin looks on this. I love the back glider. What is there not to like about this book? You know what I'm saying? Beautiful book, number 8, and it is a 6.0. Beautiful cover. I think the fight is already over again, and it looks like Spider-Man has lost another fight. Why is Spider-Man always getting his ass beat? He's always getting his ass beat on his covers. Number 7 in the collection. You know I got to have a little horror in here. How can you beat this Frazetta? We got this crumbled church in the background. We got a werewolf. We got Dracula. They're fighting over something. I don't know what they're fighting over, but they used to be best friends, and all of a sudden they're pissed at each other. He's tired of listening to Drac. Drac don't know what he's talking about. Things are going bad. They're just having a bad day. But they've already crumbled the church. It must have been one hell of a fight. When you got a crumbled church and not a bit of blood on you yet, something ain't going good. But it looks like Werewolf is winning. So there you go right there with my number 7 pick, I guess is what that number is. And it is a nice Frazetta artwork. Yeah, beautiful book. This is a creepy number 7 from February. What else do we got down here? I think this is number 6. I don't know. Classic Batman, number 82. I've always loved this cover. Took me a long time to find this issue. Love Batman when he's got the bat wings. We got machine guns in the picture. We got guys down here shining a light on. They got their own bat light to spot on Batman. So if they're shooting a machine gun, they got a light. Batman swooping through the air with his bat wings. Beautiful book. He's going to break into this castle. And this is the Flying Batman. So we got a nice little fight going on here between a bunch of soldiers and Batman. So this is number 6 in my collection. Number 5, beautiful, beautiful book. If you ever get a chance to get them old DC GI Combat books, pick them up. This is number 78. This guy looks like he's storming the beaches of Normandy in 1944. You see the red flare around here, so he is in the middle of firing his gun. You see the ejection shells coming out of the gun. He's got him a handful of sand. He's like, this is my land, motherfucker! So he is giving it all he's got. He's probably been shot in the guts a couple of times because he's kind of leaned over that way. But he's still doing it to it while he can. I don't know how much more life he's got, but man, these old GI Combat covers are the shiznit. Beautiful book, GI Combat number 78. Beautiful book. You ever find this? Pick it up. There's a bunch of GI Combat covers that are beautiful. Oh, me. Oh, ho, we got another GI Combat number 79, the very next issue. This dude is sitting by a scrapped out Hummer or tank or something. He's got his legs blown up. He's been shot. He's in the middle of a war. He's hanging on. He's got his arm over top of the barrel. He ain't got nothing left, but he's giving it what he's got. It's all about that attitude. He ain't done till he's done. He's shooting his gun. Beautiful cover. He's probably got some gasoline down here. He might blow up any second, but he don't give a fuck. He's going out in a blaze of glory. This is GI Combat number 79. Beautiful cover. Beautiful war cover. What else do we got? I think we're on number 3. Number 3. Man, I always loved Swamp Thing just because Bernie Wrightson drew it. But I always thought Man Thing had the better story. I know, it's rare that Marvel's got a better story than DC, but I thought Man Thing was better than Swamp Thing. And I always thought, if I could just have, please, with Bernie Wrightson, please draw Man Thing. Please, Bernie! And I got my wish. Here's number 197, classic battle in Hulk. We got Hulk against Man Thing. As you see, Hulk punches all the way through Man Thing. This is Hulk's title. Shows him punching all the way through him. But I was surprised when I read this book how easy Man Thing whips Hulk's ass. And I don't even mean barely. I mean he whips his ass. Man Thing, I ain't going to tell you how he does it. But he beats Hulk up so fast and leaves him laying unconscious. They have to take Hulk away. They have to pick him up and take him away. Because Man Thing destroys Hulk in his own title. So this is Hulk number 197, 25 center with Bernie Wrightson actually drawing the cover. So that is an awesome looking Hulk. That is an awesome looking. I wish Man Thing always looked like this. This is what you get, Marvel, when you get Bernie Wrightson on your side. You get classic artwork. All right, we're down to our final 2. Number 2, the best Amazing Spider-Man cover of all time. This is Amazing Spider-Man number 40. I mean, it's beautiful. It reminds me a lot of, hell, it's up there with the LB Cole covers. I mean, it looks like a blacklight cover. I mean, you got the beautiful flames behind you. It's popping. Green Goblin skin's popping. Beautiful book. I love that the old Spider-Man still got the webs underneath his arm. This is John Romita's second ever. This is number 40. He took over on 39 from Ditko. So this is his second one ever. He drew, and he really knocked it out of the park with 39 and 40. This is a 4.5. Spider-Man saves the day. Green Goblin got his ass whipped. So if he is standing over him, he whipped Green Goblin's ass. And a couple issues ago, I showed you in 51, Kingpin was standing over him. So that tells me that Kingpin would really whip Green Goblin's ass. If you do the theory like I just did. So, Kingpin is the man. So, there you go. That is number 2 on my Fight Club. Whatever the hell I'm calling this thing. And the number 1 greatest fight cover of all time. I love this book. This cover is amazing. I don't know how more people do not know about this comic book. It is the perfect cover. If you love Superman, if you love war covers, if you love anything to do with, Normandy, France of 1944, this is right in the middle. This is a 1940. This ain't 44, but this picture was done, and down at the bottom it's got signed Normandy, France, 1944. So it's like they're storming the beaches of Normandy in World War II. Here is Superman. And you can see down here where it says Normandy, France, 1944. Storming the beaches of Normandy. We got some guys back here shooting their guns. We got guys over here shooting their guns. You got Superman picking up a damn tank. If you've ever seen Saving Private Ryan or Storming the Beaches, it's a very brutal thing. It would have been a lot better if we'd had Superman with us, I'll tell you that. This is a variant cover. This is Action Comics number 1036. And it came out a couple years ago, and I saw it and just loved it. I think it's a 2021 cover. So if you ever see this cover, it is beautiful. It is the perfect Superman. He ain't giant muscled up. It's the perfect cover, perfect everything. It's just perfect. No trade dress. Love it. And like that, we're done with the top 10 fighting covers. You know, I grew up with Street Fighter. I grew up with Mortal Kombat. When I played Mortal Kombat, I love Sub-Zero. When I played Street Fighter, I love Guile or Gully. It depends on what you call them. I've heard them called both. That's just the way it was when we were kids. It's always like, fight! You know, when you stayed time on the playground, you talk trash, who would win, Swamp Thing, or Man Thing, or Batman, or Spider-Man, or whoever. And of course, Daredevil always came in last because he was blind and threw a stick and didn't really have any powers, but we always argued about everything. So fight covers is pretty cool. I love fight covers. I love anything to do with head-on-head competition. We always going to ask ourselves who'd win in a fight. So it's cool just to see fight covers and a debate. And we're under 13 minutes. So subscribe today, like today. Enjoy the rest of your day, dope heads. I am going to go get some cough medicine and go back to bed. I've had the flu for about a week, 2 weeks now. I don't know how long it's been. But until the next time, I will see you again beneath the blackened sky.